Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video of mine. And we're going to be doing a Xenogears playthrough here, a Masterclass playthrough, because I've been playing this all my life. I know everything about this game, the ins and outs. So we're gonna go through this whole game with almost no difficulties, because nothing in this game is hard for me. So obviously we're going to be starting a new game. This is your first time playing Xenogears, you don't have to watch any of the other games. This is actually the 5th out of 6th chapter of the Xenosaga series, but you don't have to watch any of those other ones. This is basically a standalone game. So this is basically the opening cutscene here. This is one of the only times in the entire game where there's any kind of voice acting. It's okay voice acting, it's not that amazing, but it's pretty good. But basically this sets up the events of the game. What the ship basically is a containment ship. And it's traveling, basically is what it's called, the Eldridge. And as we get into it, it's under attack, as you can see here.
This is an emergency. Level 1 alert. Omega 1 restarting. Alpha 1 genome restructuring.
So the voice acting is not terrible. There is definitely way worse out there.
100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha 1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
There's some foreshadowing as well, because in this cutscene, by the way. You'll understand a lot of the stuff in this cutscene later in the game.
No good, nothing happened. Omega 1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system falls to.
You'll understand what that was as well.
And
Those
space
things
logic
on
is
that,
being rewritten.
that thing
Ergo
there.
area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode. Alpha 1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061. The main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate.
This is a very eerie
emergency
moment.
system.
You already know something's going down when
Engine.
that happens. And then the next part here. You shall be as gods.
See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Unfortunately, the only thing they could do is escape, but as you'll see here, unfortunately, is for nothing. Their plane is being basically, in terms of modern day tech, I guess you could say the plane is being hacked. The only thing left he can do is do a self-destruct on the ship, which is very unfortunate, but it sets up the next part of the game here. It was the only way to stop that from happening. But even then it crashes on the inhabitable planet. It just now things are going to start happening on the game. This is how the game starts. And you'll understand who this person is soon as well. You'll understand a lot of things that come up soon. This person, I can say, is, and you can obviously tell that this person is probably important because she's in the opening cutscene. But yeah, very important for the game. I don't think I can... No, I think I should skip the next part because it doesn't show... It shows something I probably shouldn't show on YouTube, so go ahead and skip that next part there. Here's a big info dump, but this is a minor info dump here. They're talking about they're basically talking about the land of the place we'll be going on. So it's a pretty, I would say it's a pretty small info dump because everything here is just political for the land that you're going to be traversing. The game goes way beyond political though, as you'll probably start realizing as we go further in the playthrough here. Just an info dump, but even if we didn't know any of this stuff here, you would eventually know it in the game anyways. Giant human fighting machines. Yep, gears. Yep. That's what we do. What we'll be using in this game. That's why it's called Xenogears, right? Yeah, Gebler turned the tides of this so-called war, so to speak. So now they are at a serious advantage against Kislev. This is where everything does begin. True. It's definitely where it all begins, although I still don't know why they do this. But they show you what happens before the game starts. There's no actual combat involved just yet. Probably for the next video I'll be doing, probably gonna make the screen better or larger. Obviously can't do that right now, so I'm kind of playing. But I know for sure that those black bars on the side of the screen don't need to be there. Pretty sure I can make this bigger. Boy, are you persistent. They only has like I think only like one line, voice acted line in the entire game. They hired a guy to speak like, what was it, like 3 words, and that's it. Although I think maybe the ending cutscene has some. I think maybe the ending cutscene has some voice acting too, but he only gets like 3 words for almost the entirety of the game. They hired a guy almost to speak 3 words. I still find that kind of funny, but so here's the actual game, and there are some things you can get. 200 monies. No, we don't want to rest in bed. And I believe there's something over here as well. Thank you for making me look good. Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Here's another cutscene, I believe. Oh, it doesn't. I don't think it shows the CG one yet. There's a CG cutscene for this, but we'll not show it yet. There is a CG cutscene associated with this, but not yet. Soon. I believe there's another item in here somewhere, but it's not that big of a deal, guys. If you get it or not. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm using an Xbox controller to play this game and not a PlayStation game. PlayStation controller is supposed to be a little awkward at first. Oh boy. Yo, hi there, Faye. Sorry for us all using your house like this. We have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Chief! Yeah, tomorrow, huh? Your wedding with Alice. That's a big day. Yeah, right. But it still hasn't hit me as reality, though. Hey, Timothy, I just wanted to thank you both and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without any trace of memory. But I know who I was, or had been, or what I had been doing up to that day. I couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, by the bottom of my heart, thank you. Now you and Alice had better live a happy life ever after. Thank you, Rudy. Ha! Quit it, will ya? You don't have to go all mushy on me. Anyway, to me, it feels like I've always been friends with you ever since we were kids. We'll go on being friends forever, right? Of course. Oh yeah, Faye, could you stop and check on Alice? There's a lot of stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief. I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yeah, sure, I'll go do that. Anyways, I'll see you later. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. Uh-oh. So there you are. Faye, I had to talk about something. Oh, hello there, Dan. You're lively today, as you are every day. Dan, don't be so rude. What's this barging in on all? Our Timothy's here too. What out, Timothy? Until you marry my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business with my friend Faye here. So anyways, Faye, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? Sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening who could cause us much trouble. Really important. We gotta talk seriously, one-on-one, man-to-man. You're hanging around outside. I'll see you later, okay? See you soon, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Huh? What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm going to be that kid's brother-in-law. Ah, that part is when you know honeymoon. Now we get to see the outside. And, not sure if you can do this just yet, but I guess you can. Can you get the items yet? There's items in here. Well done, you found a weird item. So yeah, you can go in here, I think it's 3 times. Oh. Wait, what? Pretty sure there's more items down here. I thought it was 3 times. That's weird. Pretty confident. Maybe you have to come back later for more. I thought that was all you needed, but okay. Maybe I can do it more later. You can't come back to this place later on, so you have to go in that well soon. Still not too late. You could steal Alice and run off with her. If you need me help, I'd be glad to. It may be odd for me to say this, but my sister is beautiful and a good cook. And this is between me. She's well endowed too. Not really sure how he knows that, but sure. So come on, go for it. Let's do it. Alright Dan, you got it. I guess I'll go sweep Alice away and make a run for it. Really? I knew I liked you, Faye. That's the spirit. But if only it was that easy. It's not like we can change their feelings. And you need to have love for her too. But I'm not gonna forget this, Faye. You're really need to go that far to help me. Faye, you're a good guy for now. Let's see how that plays out later. Yes, I am here to see Alice. That can be an exception, I guess. There is Alice. Hello, Alice. Is that your wedding dress? Oh, hey, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. It took more work than I expected. You did a great job there. You look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. No, we just started actually. Hey Alice, hey Faye. What is it? Oh, nothing. See. If you... Something about... Have you seen Dan? Yeah, he's outside bragging as always. Oh, that kid. I just told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh yeah, what kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping he could go borrow a camera and lights from Dr. Uzuki up on the mountain peak. If that is all there is, I'll be glad to do it for you. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Don't worry, it's no problem. Anyways, it doesn't actually make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. What's more, I might have a chance to eat some of Yui's cooking if I go to the doc's place. Hee hee. That's my Faye. I'll go up there and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Is there something you want me to forgive from Mr. Tan? No, it's not that. Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? She'll talk about if only you were here sooner or something. If you had been born in this village, we'd only known each other earlier on. No, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Well, I think I'd better get going now. Okay. Be careful on the mountain path. And give my regards to Dr. Uzuki. Is this fate? No, I don't know that band at all. Sorry. That feels so foolish. Who am I kidding? It has a weird camera angle. I have not heard of that band, sorry. But maybe I'll check them out later. Now we'll check the Because you have to go in here before it's too late. Nope, not yet. Soon. I'm pretty sure I can go in there soon though. I forgot about that. You can step on the food. I love that. Don't step on it. I didn't know it was there. Now we will go to the mountain path, which is here. And we can do a little bit of grinding in between, you know, climbing, because these enemies are not that hard. Obviously they shouldn't be that hard because, you know, it's the beginning of the game. You want to probably not use your X attack against these enemies because they usually like to block it. They're doing less damage than doing the triangle square combo. Yeah, you want to do that because I got the first item, but there are 2 more items in that well. And this is the saving. I'm using an emulator, so it really doesn't matter if I save or not, but we're still going to do it anyways. Just to show you guys what it's like, the saving function. But it doesn't really matter because we already have an emulator, so. And there is an item in here that you really want to get because it does impact the future of the game. I know it's kind of funny, like a usual trope of getting something really early that impacts later in the game, but it's true. I'm not sure if you can get it just yet in the first trip. I'm not sure if it's the first trip or the second trip. But I'll find out. You want to get as much hob jerky as possible because there will be a point in the game coming soon where you can't buy anything. So you want to stock up as much hob jerky as possible for the upcoming level here. Uzuki's house is just over the bridge and up to the north. Yep, I knew that. Now this might be a little bit of a challenge because I'm doing an emulator. Not playing the okay, that was easy. No, I'm not playing in the PlayStation, I'm playing in emulator, so these jumps might not be so easy. But I'll probably still figure it out. And you probably don't want to run from these fights because, I mean, it's easy. It's easy experience points, they barely do any damage to me. And like I said, you want to avoid using the X attack on these enemies because they usually block it. So you see we already leveled it once. Not bad, but we need a lot more levels than that for later on. And this guy just tells you how to do a jump, basically. But I did on my first try, even on emulator. That guy, all that kid just tells you is how to do a jump. Do like a bigger jump or something, but obviously I don't need to know that. You might be wondering, hey, you're at 36 out of 60 health, that's pretty dangerous. I'm not even sweating. It's literally not even a big deal. Because this is the only combat area you're going to be fighting for a little while. And then later on you're going to have to start worrying about it. But for now it's okay. And I believe this tree right here, of course, this tree right here will have a spider in it, I believe. I'm not sure if it's this time or the next time. So for future reference, if it's not this time, then it's another time. There's a spider silk or a spider in there you have to collect that you'll need to have for later in the unit. So you can get something from it. It's very important to get it. There. Yep, there. See the spider. So you really want to get that, guys. Very important. I know it seems like it's random because it's just that tree out of all those other trees, but that is the only tree that you need to worry about. All right. So, I don't think there's anything up here that we need to worry about. No, I don't think there's anything up here. But it has been a while since I've been in this specific area. You can look at the telescope though. Doesn't really do anything, but I'll just give you guys a view of it, I suppose. This is the world map, so I guess it gives you a very early view of the world map here. But not very much of it, actually. This does not give you very much, but you see this forest there. That's where we'll be going next. That forest there. That'll be the next level there. And you don't take any damage from falling, by the way. Pretty sure there's like a... Pretty sure there's like something in here, or... No. There's supposed to be something here, though. That I may be missing in future runs. There's something here that that's one thing that I only picked up recently, actually, so even I'm learning something. This is not yet. It's not here just yet. Guess I need to go into the room itself, or the place itself, but there is something you can get. Like a ring or something, I think. Well, I can talk to Yui. Oh, Faye, welcome. Hello, Yui. Where's Doc? My husband is tinkering with his junk out in the backyard. I should have guessed. Doesn't he ever get sick of tending to that stuff? Well, okay, then I'll go out into the backyard and see if I can find him. I already know where he is. Where are you, Doc? Oh, what's going on? Oh, this is no good. Why do they use such inferior parts? This is why they're intervention strat. Doc, so that's where you are. Oh, Faye. Good to see you. Are you alright, Doc? What are you doing all the way up there? Thought I would try to restore this land crab. Oh, and that explosion was nothing to worry about. It happens all the time. You wait a little while? I'll have to call it a day. Oh yes, there is something interesting in the storeroom. Why not take a look? And that's, by the way, this is on purpose. He wants him to come in here and look at this, because he knows exactly what this machine is. I'm not gonna say what it is in this part of the playthrough, but this is done intentionally for sure. You'll understand what I mean in the next few playthrough parts here. But for now, all it is just a music box, basically. A giant music box. Oh, what is this? And the doctor should be coming to the door soon. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Doc? Hello again, Faye. Sorry we kept you waiting. I'm not gonna do any spoilers. Not at all. So all this right now is just a music box. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, all things almost forgotten, regardless of whether the listeners desire to remember them or not. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins, and is still under repair. Obviously it is a audio device of some type. Long ago people would listen to this melody, just as we are doing now. At the time they would cheer them up, while other times it would make them to cry. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, our wedding is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well, we better get ready for that then. Oh, and dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Yes. Would I ever? I was hoping you would ask. I still have some cleaning up to do out here. Would you mind giving Midori some company back in the house? Okay, take your time, Doc. I'll go ahead and eat when dinner's ready. Ha ha ha, go right ahead, but I'll not be held responsible if you get something from eating my wife's Yui's cooking. Doc, I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. This may be because you have someone living inside of you, and he too must have liked this music a long time ago before he became a part of you. No comment on that. Timothy and Alec waiting early tomorrow. Might be better to live an ordinary life in this condition as a son of a man. Well, anyways, I'd better adjust the gyro at least. Huh? Wax. This cannot be. Is this an omen? What is going to happen? That was good. Your cooking never fails to impress me, Yui. Thank you for such a delicious meal. You're welcome. If you like my cooking that much, I'd be happy to cook for you anytime, Faye. I'll bring the equipment you need to the village tomorrow morning myself. Does not exactly make me feel comfortable having you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Now, where have I heard that before? I knew he was going to say that, right? That's alright by me. We'll see you tomorrow, Doc. Good night, Yui, Midori. Good night, we're looking forward to tomorrow's wedding. Ellipses. Hey. Well, good night, Doc. Yes, good night. Oh, Faye, please be careful. I mean, the path is dangerous when it's so dark. What's wrong, Doc? There's nothing to worry about. Well, anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, it is. It will be on YouTube. And probably in 1 hour parts. I think that's probably pretty good, because if I do it every 30 minutes, that'd be a long time. So I'm probably going to do it like 1 hour segments. What's that? What was that, guys? What was that? Whoa! What are those pink flying things? Giants. Faye! Doc, some flying objects went towards land. So you saw them too. Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from my neighbor country, Kislev. Those were gears? Oh no, they are headed directly towards land. The one I just saw? Let us make haste. Right. Man, he runs really fast, doesn't he? Definitely want to save here, but it's not that big of a deal. Like, the enemies you're going to be fighting soon are not that hard, but still save. Because this is one of the only times you can save. No! Lands. Okay, I may have made a mistake. I think I was supposed to jump down the well several times, if I recall. I thought it was only 3 times, but I think you had to do it multiple times. That was my bad. So I may have missed a few things. But it's something like I can't already get otherwise, like later anyways, but it still would have been nice to have. You and Alice and the rest. Doc, you know I can't just leave Dan behind. Timothy. I understand how you feel, but leave the rest up to Faye and me. The primary thing you should be concerned with is your own safety. Timothy, your responsibility is to protect Alice. But it's just the doc says you two should get out of the village now. Don't worry about Dan. Knowing him, he's already evacuated and waiting for you. I guess you're right. Okay, Alice, let's let Dr. Uzuki and Faye handle from here. Yes, okay, thank you, Doctor. But Faye, please go look out for Dan. Yeah, don't worry. If he still happens to be in the village, I'll be sure to save him. Now both of you, hurry! I'll go check inside the house to see if there's anyone left behind. Faye, please go around the village and guide the straggler to a safe location. Alright, but Doc, you be careful, okay? You too, Faye. And then he decides not to do anything that he just said. Whoa! Cutscene. I will not be doing that, sorry. I'm not playing any more Gumi or Allen games after FFB. Huh? Faye? Wait, Faye. Do not do this, Faye. You must not fight here. Faye! Now they're gonna tell you a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo that you don't actually need to know in order to play this game, by the way. All this stuff on the screen right now, it doesn't mean anything. All this easy mode and all that kind of stuff is just story. The fuel part is important, but you can see it right there anyways. Telling you about how fuel things, but most times you're going to be doing X. Unless you're doing Death Blow. And how you charge Death Blows later in the game. You do your normal attacks and stuff, and then you're able to do Death Blows 1, 2, 3, depending on how many Death Blows you've learned. And the Death Blows they learn on ground are transitioned into your Gears Death Blows. For example, if I learn a Triangle Death Blow on the ground, I will know a Death Blows 1 my Gear, attack level 1. That's the most standard. I'm using an emulator right now. There's emulation, yes. I'm using Duck Station. Very good emulator, as you can see. Able to go to 4K outside. I don't think I can handle that. It can go to 4K and also really, really beautiful texturing and stuff like that. I'll have to tweak it more than the next parts. Because right now I can't because I'm streaming, but soon. That was not too bad, right, guys? Pretty easy. Reinforcements, huh? And then more here. And then another one, and then finally the big boss guy appears. And if you guys are playing the JP version right now, you probably already know who this guy is. I'm not gonna say who though. You get a small sneak peek if you played the JP version or follow my channel for a while. I guess there's no choice but to fight. Faye, the way you're fighting, oh no, this is not good. If he awakens here, stop. Dan? Are you alright? What on earth are you doing here? Do you not know how worried Alice and Timothy are for you? I'm sorry, Uzuki. I got out of the village early, but I came back. I just couldn't bear to think of leaving my sister's wedding dress behind here. You returned to save your sister's wedding dress? You are such a sentimental little boy. Let us evacuate a safer spot while Faye has our attention. Gears there after the gear Faye is in. Faye's inside that monster? Faye is bound by the dark cruel destiny of God. Faye? Come on now, Dan, we gotta get away from here. Dan! I knew you were still in the village. Boy, I'm glad you're okay. Huh? Sure wish you didn't come back, but unfortunately it is what it is. Oh no, Timothy! Wait, don't shoot. Stop it. These people have nothing to do with you. Timothy! Out of the way, you... something. I love that animation, the sound effect that it brings. By the way, these gears are one of the only gears in the entire game that you don't actually fight in actual battle. They're just in this cutscene. Which is really interesting that they made a whole sprite only for this beginning of the game and nothing else. Rip. Rip Timothy. Can you get hashtag Rip Timothy in the chat? Oh, this is bad, right? This is pretty bad. Goodbye, land. Bye, Alice. Rip Alice. Hashtag Rip Alice. Too bad. We never got to see that wedding, guys. Too bad. Huh? Where am I? Doc. Oh, you have finally gained consciousness, Faye. Doc, what happened? Where's Chief Lee Timothy Alice? What did I... Yes, well, that is... You murderer! Dan. Dan, what do you mean? Faye. It was because you had to get in that monster. Alice and Timothy, the people of the village are all... You killed everyone using that monster. I'm pretty sure I can say kill, by the way, on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I can say it. I've said it before. Why did you have to fight in the middle of the village? How do you even know how to operate such a monster? Mother? Mother? Where Mother? I told you so. I said allowing someone we knew nothing about into our village would spell disaster. Ow. Hurts. It hurts. Dan. Yikes. No, keep away. I'm scared. Wah. Murderer. My sister. Give me back my sister. Dan. There's nothing to be gained from putting all the blame on Faye alone. What is more, you know that Faye had no control over malfunction of that gear. I know that. But... I hate you! Ah, Dan. Might be better to if we left him alone for a little while. He does not know what to do with his grief and anger. And Faye, it may be a good idea for you to leave this place. There is no guarantee that reinforcements from yesterday's unit are not going to come. They'll probably want to know what happened to their comrades. Also, if you stay here, I don't think the atmosphere is going to be very joyful, if you know what I mean. It's probably best for you and all the other villagers here. I guess you're right. This disaster happened because I was here. But what am I supposed to do now? Yes, well, why not go through Blackmoon Forest and for Ave? I'm sure those soldiers from yesterday were not from Ave. If you can manage to get into Ave's side, they will not be able to track you down very easily. Okay, I understand, Doc. Well, anyways, please take care of the rest of the things here, Doc. Of course. Well, do take care now. This is the last time we were able to go into land, by the way. So I messed up for the it's very rare because I get it every other playthrough except for this one apparently. But I missed out on the well. The items in the well. That's okay. It's not game breaking. Like something I was you know, it's not like that big of a deal. Murderer, my sister, give me back my sister. Good. Alright, here we go. We're going into the next part of the game here. Usually what I like to do though is stay in this section a little bit to get a little more experience points, because these enemies are not that hard. And they fully healed you, so there's no reason not to. But again, like I mentioned before, you probably don't want to use the X attack on these enemies because they usually like to block them. And that's the thing that's going to be happening for a lot of enemies in the game. Sometimes they will block the X attacks because the X attack does the most damage, but it costs the most at the same time. But the X, you don't really want to do the X attack on those enemies for sure. Anyways, I like to fight a little bit of experience points here before we move on, because the enemies in the next section are a step above the ones that we're going to be fighting here. Not too much, but a little bit. Not a big deal. And down. I had the most HP that you can fight here, but I also got fencing wear, which I was looking for as well. Pretty good to have that one before you go in into the forest here. That's the reason why the main reason why I was here, to get this fencing wear. And as you can see, I don't have anything else. So I'll get at least one level up here, and if you start playing this game, you'll notice you can't jump in the world map, but that means that you don't have to jump, right? All the world map does is you're just going from place to place, pretty much. Pretty simple. And getting as much hop jerky as possible. That's also very helpful. We want to get a lot of hop jerky because the hop jerky will be able to carry us through at least a small portion of the upcoming part of the game, because it does restore a decent amount of HP. So we want to get as much as we can here, guys. And most times we want to encounter that one enemy with that. I already forgot what it was called, because it only appears in this section. This guy. This enemy only appears in this section, I believe. Hopper. Yeah, because then you can get hop meats, which is much better. That's obviously it would be better because it's later in the game. But usually I like to stock up a lot on hop jerky, and then you don't have to buy anything. Okay, I think we're good now, because by the time I fight some enemies inside of the forest, we should be leveling up. I think we're good. So this is actually the first, technically the first actual level of the game. And there are some puzzles in here, not insane puzzles or anything, and there is some platforming in here, but nothing too insane. How you platform in this game, to the best of your ability, is by positioning the camera correctly. Because if you position the camera correctly, you know where you're going to be jumping. There are some items in this game. Alright, some items in this level, I mean. Whoops. In this game. Yeah, of course there's items in the game. Jackals are nothing that big of a deal. They do have an attack that does pretty good damage, but they don't almost never use it, so it's really not that big of a deal. This is not the one. I believe they have it. I believe they have something, another attack, but they almost never use it, which is good. Alright, and we're gonna keep going. There are some bags on the floor somewhere in this level. Not here, but somewhere around here. And you gotta climb on rocks to get up further. Not there. You can follow this guy up. This is telling you where to go, basically. And you want to fight it. At least obviously you want to fight it. And once again, you don't want to use the extra attack on these enemies, but they're just as weak as the ones that were on the world map. You know, for the longest time, for some reason when I used to play this game a long time ago, I thought that thing at the end was their head, but it's actually not. Yeah, it is. There's no shops. There's no shops for a long time. That's why I'm trying to emphasize on stocking up on hob jerky. And when you do get to the shop, they're a little expensive. And almost not even worth it because you can get the hob jerky anyways. Jackals are really not threatening at all, and they just wasted a turn coming down here, whereas Faye can go up without having to waste a turn at all, so that's good. So like I was mentioning before, Jackals do have a special attack that is kind of threatening to this point in the game, but they almost never use it at all. I would say like 9 times out of 10 they're probably never going to use it, so I don't have to worry about it. Now you have to make a small platforming jump here and encounter this, and then you have to run back because that rock is going to start falling forward, and where that rock is you need to go, so pay attention to that when you get to this part. As you guys can see, I'm being a bit confident here because I'm not even healing, but maybe you'll want to heal in the next section if you want to, but I know I'm okay. And you have plenty of time of dodging that, by the way. Plenty of time. Whoa, who's that? Oh no, a gun! Whoa!
Throw down your weapon. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Doesn't even have any weapons. That's what always puzzled me. He doesn't even have any weapons. He's unarmed. Turn around. I said turn around. Are you shaking? Be quiet. You don't seem to be one of the Kizov soldiers who are after me, but don't move. I have court orders to kill all service dwellers and lambs I come in contact with. It's part of my mission. It's nothing personal. I have a question for you. How do I get out of this forest? Are you lost? Just answer my question. How do I get out of here? Sorry. I'm looking for the way out of here too. Oh. How long are you going to stand there like that? If you're going to shoot me, then hurry up and do it. What an odd thing to say. Don't you understand the situation you are in? I don't care about my situation. I'm just a guy whose life is worthless. There's no point in living anyways. Just stay back. What are you aiming at? Here, shoot me here. Come on. Are you mocking me? You're weird. Something's very wrong with you. You should at least resist a little bit. And here comes the punching man, and she's gonna get punched. What's this? Who are you? Punched. Stop it. Keep your hands off of Ellie. Now these enemies are the things you have to actually start worrying about here, guys. These ones are actually kind of hard. They can actually do some damage. They're slightly durable, and they do have that combo attack that he showed. The second attack there was really nothing special, but the combo attack is what you want to worry about here. So this is the first enemy in the entire game that will give you any kind of problems, because the other ones are not giving you any kind of problems at all. And sometimes those are paired with other enemies, so it's even more dangerous. That was easy in comparison to how that usually is, but they have crows or some other type of enemy with them as well. Good, you finally woke up. You didn't move for so long that I started to worry. How are you feeling? If you still intend to kill me, then go right ahead and shoot me. But you better not do it while we're still in this forest. Forest monsters hate loud noises, you know? Fine, don't talk to me if you don't want to. But I wouldn't tell you to thank me for tending to your wounds. But thanks, but you shouldn't have helped me. Don't think it will save your life though. It really doesn't change a thing. What are you so afraid of? I'm not afraid, I'm just being cautious. It's natural for me to be cautious considering I'm at a suspicious surface dweller to land. Don't you worry, I'm not gonna do anything. Besides, you're much more suspicious than I am. Huh? So what's your name? I won't give my name to a surface dweller lamb. What's with this lamb stuff? We're both lost in this forest, surrounded by four dangerous monsters. Shouldn't we at least be cooperating with each other until we get out of here? So what's your name? It's gonna be hard for me to cooperate when each other without at least knowing each other's names. Anyways, my name is Fei Fong Wong. You can call me Fei. I'm Eliam, and my parents call me Ellie. Ellie, huh? I somehow already knew that. Anyways, it's too dangerous to travel in these parts this late at night. Let's wait until daybreak before we continue working for our way out here. If that's okay with you? I guess we have no choice, do we? Okay then, Ellie, how about having something to eat? From this point forward, at least for this portion of this level, you get to have another teammate with you. She's okay, I guess, for the beginning. She'll know some spells, I believe. I think she might have a spell. I'm not exactly remembering, but how weird, right? What are all these people in the desert doing here? Why is this kid in the desert? That's creepy, right? It's kind of weird.
Hey! Don't leave me here! Wait!
The kid in the desert. Too much desert.
You must be lonely here by yourself.
I would say it's pretty lonely if you're in the desert all by yourself.
Faye.
What do you guys?
Faye.
Faye? Are you awake? Alright, so as you can see here, we have Ellie on our team. But I wouldn't recommend putting anything on her. Just as a warning. Don't put anything on her in this situation yet. You might be eager, like, oh, she might be not too strong, you know, put some stuff on her, but I would recommend not doing that right now. So this will conclude the first part of my series here, my Masterclass series. If you've learned something that you haven't played before, if you haven't played at all, make sure you try it out because it's a very good game. This is only part 1. There'll be many parts, but I'm only gonna, you know, make them about an hour long, maybe sometimes less, maybe sometimes a little bit more. Like if we're going a little bit over, but yeah. So this will be the first part, and stay tuned for this second part, which will be soon, I'm sure. All right, stay tuned.